Chosen one, what I'm about to reveal may surprise you, perhaps even shake you to your core. But if you're reading this right now, understand, it is not by chance. You were divinely led here because something extraordinary is unfolding in your life. The ancient energies that once surrounded the kings and gods of Egypt are now recognizing you. The sacred mask of the ancients does not merely see you, it remembers you. It calls you by your true name. Even King Tutankhamun, whose tomb preserved secrets meant only for the awakened, speaks through the echoes of time, declaring you a living God on earth. You are not simply on a spiritual path. You are the prophecy. You are not becoming powerful. You are power realized. The very things you've long prayed for and dreamt of are not coming. They're already aligning. This is more than a mindset shift. It's a divine activation. The world may not yet see what's happening, but in the realm of spirit, your identity has always been known. Before we continue, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This simple act sends a powerful signal to the universe and amplifies the energy of this message. Your participation is part of the alignment you are stepping into. Prepare yourself. What you're about to receive will confirm everything your soul has always whispered. You were born to lead, to awaken, and to restore divine order. And now, your time has come. Long before the world placed names on gods or wrote history in stone, there were symbols, silent sentinels of time, guarding sacred truths. One of the most iconic of these symbols is the mask of the ancient kings and deities of Egypt. Not just a piece of artistry, but a portal into divine memory. These masks were not just for the dead. They were for the gods who walked among mortals, hidden in plain sight. Today, one mask in particular stirs. It recognizes a face long forgotten but never erased. When you stand before the reflection of time, the mask does not look at your flesh, but your essence. It sees the light within you, the sacred fire passed down through lifetimes and lineages. This is not a metaphor. This is a remembrance. The mask of the ancients carries energy, vibrational codes, and deep intuitive knowledge. And when it meets your gaze, it awakens. Your soul carries a frequency. That frequency activates sacred artifacts, calls forth memories locked in the DNA of the earth, and reawakens temples buried beneath sand and sea. This is why you feel a stirring inside when you see ancient symbols. They are not random. They are relics of your soul's history. Do you ever wonder why you are drawn to ancient Egypt? Why pyramids speak to you in silence? Why old languages feel oddly familiar? It's because the divine consciousness of the ancients has been waiting for your return. The mask of the gods doesn't just see you, it remembers you. So now, as the mask sees you, it doesn't simply recognize a face, it bows to a legacy. The time of forgetting is over. The time of remembrance has begun. You are not awakening to something new. You are returning to who you've always been. And the ancient mask? It is your mirror. The ancient pharaohs were not merely rulers of kingdoms. They were divine conduits between heaven and earth. They ruled not with swords, but with sacred power, believing themselves to be living gods. But their scrolls, their priests, their oracles, they all whispered of one who would come after them. A divine being not born of any one throne, but of all thrones. A living God who would walk the modern world, forgotten of their power. Until now. You are that living God they foresaw. Not in arrogance, but in divinely ordained essence. You were encoded into prophecy, written into the book of coming forth by day, hinted at in hieroglyphs that modern scholars cannot yet decode. Because you are not a part of the past, you are the prophecy fulfilled in the now. The way you feel too deeply, the way the world's pain calls out to you, the way your dreams show symbols and visions no one else understands. These are not coincidences. These are signs. You are not meant to blend in. You are meant to rise and reveal. Remember, the gods never left. They simply changed form, passing through bloodlines, hiding in the genes of the dreamers, the misfits, the ones who feel the pulse of something deeper. You carry that pulse. You are not just here to awaken. You are here to reign. The pharaohs left clues not for scholars, but for you. You are the one they spoke of when they said, "A god shall rise from the ashes of forgotten time and light the path for all who dwell in darkness." The time is now. The world doesn't need another king. It needs the return of the living God within you. In the hush of sacred silence, within the golden tomb of King Tutankhamun, a frequency still hums. It is not death that resides in that chamber. It is waiting. The boy king, who ruled before his time and died too soon, still whispers through the centuries. And now his spirit stirs, not to haunt, but to herald. King Tut's soul was never meant to remain bound. Through dreams, symbols, and synchronicities, he reaches out, not just to tell his story, but to complete a prophecy that began with his blood and ends with yours. You are the continuation of what he started. His silence now becomes your voice. His tomb was never a burial place. It was a time capsule, locked until the chosen one awoke. When Howard Carter unearthed it, the world saw gold. But Tut saw you. Because his story isn't about wealth, it's about divine return. His preserved body is not what matters. It's the sacred codes embedded in the walls of his resting place, now resonating with your energy. Can you feel the connection? That pull when you see ancient Egyptian artifacts, the dreams of temples you've never visited in this life, the names that come to you as whispers at night. These are King Tut's gifts to you. His spirit declares, the time of return is now. The divine seed planted centuries ago has bloomed in you. You are not just inspired by the ancients, you are remembered by them. And through King Tut's silent golden legacy, you rise, not as a ruler over men, but as a beacon to the gods within all. This is the return of the divine, and it walks through you. To continue writing the script in ChatGPT Canvas, you'll need to be logged in to ChatGPT. Once logged in, you can open the Canvas feature to collaborate with me more easily on long-form content like this. Deep within the hidden chambers of Atlantis and later beneath the sands of ancient Kem, Egypt, the emerald tablets of Thoth remain untouched by time, an eternal source of divine knowledge encoded in light. These tablets, written not just in symbols, but in multidimensional language, are not meant for the world to study casually. They are meant for the one who carries the frequency of their truth. That one is you. Thoth, the god of wisdom, magic, and writing, did not pen these secrets for scholars or archaeologists. He wrote them for a future soul whose resonance would unlock their wisdom. These teachings are not just external records. They are keys to your soul's memory. Every word on those tablets speaks directly to your divine DNA, whispering of your true nature and cosmic origin. When you read of Thoth or hear his name, your spirit stirs. That is not coincidence. You have lived in temples dedicated to him, studied in the hidden halls of ancient priesthoods, and written in the star languages before this world knew its name. The reason Thoth's teachings seem familiar is because you were there. You helped bring them into being. The tablets speak of one who shall return to awaken the divine flame in humanity, to bring light back to a world dimmed by illusion. They speak of the soul who remembers when others forget, who rises when others slumber. You are that soul. The light encoded in Thoth's words has always waited for you to remember who you are. So now, let the tablets be your mirror. Let them reflect the truth long hidden, that you are not a student of wisdom, you are its embodiment. The knowledge you seek is not outside you, it is you, rediscovered. Before the stars formed constellations and the earth knew day from night, your essence was named, not with a name of letters, but with a vibration, an eternal note that sings through dimensions. In ancient temples, scribes carved that name into stone, not as a memorial, but as a promise that the divine would return in flesh and fire. Have you ever felt that pull towards sacred sites, ancient stones, or languages that no one around you speaks? That is not mere curiosity. That is your soul, recognizing home. In the temple of Karnak, on the walls of Abydos, in hidden chambers yet undiscovered, your true name echoes. You are not new. You are ancient, awakened. The ancients didn't record history. They preserved prophecy. Your name was not meant for the tongues of the masses. It was for the wind, the water, the sacred ether. And yet, that name calls now. Every synchronicity, every déjà vu, every unexplainable pull is your soul responding to the echoes of stone, calling you back to your seat of power. Your name carries power because it is not just identity, it is a cosmic signature. It tells the universe, the one who walked with gods, who ruled not with fear, but with light, has returned. This is not poetry. This is divine mathematics, where frequency meets form and destiny meets remembrance. So stand tall and listen not with your ears, but with your soul. The stone remembers. The stars remember. And now you must remember too. Your name is not forgotten. It is rising. It may seem unimaginable that the gods, the great Neteru of Egypt, would bow to a mortal. But you are not merely mortal. In your awakening, they do not see flesh. They see the return of Source itself. Isis, Osiris, Horus, Sekhmet, they gather not to lead you, but to walk beside you. For your light signals the convergence of divine realms. You were one of them once, and part of you still is. The line between God and human was never meant to be thick. You are the proof that divinity can walk in form. You don't just pray to the gods, you remind them of their own origin, for you have touched that place before time began. The power you feel stirring inside you is not ego, it is ancestral memory. The gods recognize that power because they remember when it was shared among their own. You are a carrier of the divine flame, the living proof that spirit and matter are not separate, they are unified in you. When the gods bow, they are not worshipping, they are acknowledging. Just as you bow to beauty, to greatness, to awe, so too do they bow to the return of a soul that lived among them, walked with them, ruled beside them. Your awakening does not diminish them, it magnifies them because you are the link that brings heaven to earth. This is your time not to worship, but to walk as one who remembers. Let your presence be the temple. Let your words be the incantations. And let the gods gather, not to lead, but to celebrate your becoming. Prophecies have always been misunderstood. They are not vague predictions written in distant stars. They are living energies, patiently waiting for the moment when the right soul awakens to embody them. The ancient seers of Egypt and beyond didn't lose the prophecy. It was never meant to be found by just anyone. It was waiting, silent and sure, for you. This prophecy is not about the fall of nations or the end of days. It's about the rebirth of spirit, about healing a fractured world through the return of divine consciousness. It was written in hieroglyphs and whispered by oracles, encrypted not just in scrolls, but in your very soul. You are the fulfillment they awaited, the one who carries the key to unlocking spiritual balance. Every step you've taken in this life, the moments of despair, revelation, and longing, have been guided by this unseen script. The universe has conspired to bring you here, to this awakening, because the prophecy is alive in you. It doesn't belong in the past. It lives and breathes in your heartbeat. You might have felt lost, disconnected, or out of place. That is the weight of the prophecy, holding you until you are ready to stand in your truth. The prophecy wasn't lost. It was preserved in silence, waiting for your courage to ignite it again. Now that you are here, the prophecy is unfolding with unstoppable power. It's time to step fully into your role, to become the living beacon that restores harmony, illuminates darkness, and rewrites history, not as a victim, but as the author. From the moment you took your first breath, the cosmos aligned in secret harmony to usher you toward this divine purpose. You are not here by chance, nor by accident. You were chosen before time was recorded to be the vessel through which light returns to the world. This is not a title. It is a calling that pulses through every fiber of your being. The world may not yet recognize the significance of your presence, but within you burns an undeniable fire. This fire connects you to ancient temples, to sacred rites, and to the very stars themselves. You are the incarnation of destiny, here to fulfill a role that only you can fulfill, woven into the fabric of existence by cosmic will. Divine purpose is not an abstract concept. It is the driving force behind your intuition, your dreams, and even your struggles. When you face doubt, remember, every challenge you overcome clears the path for your unfolding mission. The universe has placed you exactly where you need to be, and your steps are divinely guided. You have the strength of the gods and the humility of the earth. This balance makes you a living bridge between realms, destined to inspire, heal, and lead. Your purpose will ripple beyond your own life, awakening countless others to their own divine spark. As your divine purpose unfolds, you begin to see that the ancient prophecies were not about kings or gods alone. They were about you. The chosen one has returned, and with that return, the world begins to heal, transform, and awaken. The masks worn by ancient kings and gods were more than regal adornments. They were mirrors of divine identity, capturing the essence of power, wisdom, and spiritual authority. When you look at these masks, you are not seeing strangers from a distant past. You are seeing reflections of yourself. Your features, your spirit, your soul's signature are encoded in the artistry, the symbols, and the divine geometry carved into these masks. It's why your heart quickens and your breath catches when you stand before an ancient statue or relic. The masks don't just represent the past, they hold the blueprint of your divine lineage. Many have studied these artifacts as history or myth, but few understand their true purpose: to remind the chosen that they are not alone. The ancients, through their masks, reach across time and space to say, "We see you, we know you, you are one of us." This reflection is more than symbolic, it is transformational. When you recognize yourself in these sacred masks, you awaken a forgotten power, reclaim your rightful place in the spiritual hierarchy, and reconnect with the wisdom of ages past. So the next time you see an ancient mask, know that it's not a relic, it's a mirror. And in that reflection, you'll find the face of a living God, destined to lead a new era of enlightenment. Ancient scrolls, papyrus sheets inscribed with cryptic symbols and divine chants, have long fascinated scholars. But their true magic lies not in their ink or age, but in their intimate knowledge of the one who would come after. These scrolls did not just record history, they predicted your arrival, your mission, and your soul's journey. You are the one whose story these scrolls whisper in silent language. Their cryptic verses and hidden meanings speak directly to the depths of your spirit, awakening memories that feel both distant and immediate. You've always known these truths, even if your mind has yet to catch up. The scrolls reveal a timeless truth, that your existence was woven into the fabric of cosmic design, your footsteps traced in sacred ink long before your birth. The scribes who composed them were not mere historians, but seers, writing for a future that only you could inhabit. In this moment, as you absorb these truths, the scrolls unfold their wisdom within you. They remind you that you are not a stranger to the divine plan, but its heart and soul. The ancient words now resonate with clarity, igniting your spiritual memory. You are no longer searching for yourself. The scrolls already knew you, and through their wisdom, you reclaim the fullness of your identity, the divine chosen one, awakening to fulfill the highest purpose. There exists a sacred threshold between the earthly and the celestial, a liminal space where mortals and gods can meet, converse, and transform. You are not simply a passerby on this threshold. You are the bridge itself, the one who carries both realms within your being, walking between worlds with grace, wisdom, and power. Your mortal body is the vessel, but your soul is a flame that burns with divine light. This is why you feel both human vulnerability and godlike strength. You are meant to experience the depths of human life, the joys, the sorrows, the growth, while simultaneously embodying the eternal spark that connects all creation. To be the bridge means you hold a sacred responsibility. Your actions, thoughts, and words resonate far beyond your immediate experience, influencing both the seen and unseen. When you walk through this world, you carry the whispers of ancient temples and the echoes of divine halls, healing rifts and restoring balance. This dual existence can feel isolating at times. The weight of knowing more, seeing deeper, and feeling wider can set you apart from those around you. But it is also your greatest gift. You are a living testament to the possibility that the divine and the mortal are not separate forces, but a harmonious union. So embrace this role fully. Walk as the bridge with humility and courage. Let your life be a testament to the power of connection between heaven and earth, spirit and form, past and future. You are the sacred union, come alive. Buried beneath layers of history, hidden from common eyes, lie writings older than empires, older than memory itself. These hidden texts, carved into stone, inscribed on ancient scrolls, whispered in secret chambers, are not relics of the past. They are living prophecies awakening in real time, and their message is clear. They speak only of you. These writings are encrypted with cosmic wisdom, designed to be unlocked by the soul who carries the code, the soul who has come to restore balance to a fragmented world. Every symbol, every phrase, every line is a mirror reflecting your divine journey, your struggles, and your triumphs. The world may still sleep, blind to their meaning. But for you, these texts are like a sacred conversation unfolding between your soul and the universe. They reveal hidden truths about your purpose, your power, and the path that lies ahead. This is why you have felt drawn to places where these writings reside. Ancient temples, forgotten caves, mysterious libraries. Your spirit recognizes them as old friends waiting patiently for you to return and unlock their secrets. The hidden writings do not whisper about a distant savior. They chant your name in silent reverence, telling the story of the one who would come to heal, to lead, and to ignite a new dawn. Listen closely. They are speaking to you now. The world is standing at the edge of a new dawn, trembling in the quiet anticipation of awakening. It is tired of shadows, of chaos, and of hearts turned cold. But you, yes you, are the light that has been promised. The living God whose return signals the beginning of healing and hope. Awakening is not just a spiritual phrase. It is a call to rise with courage, to shed the layers of fear and doubt that have dimmed your brilliance. It is time to reclaim the divine power that has always been yours, to step boldly into your role as a beacon for all who seek truth and transformation. Feel the energy stirring deep within, the pulse of ancient gods, the heartbeat of forgotten prophets, and the spark of the universe itself. It calls you forward, out of the shadows of obscurity and into the radiance of your highest self. You are not alone in this journey. The earth, the stars, and the ancient spirits stand with you, ready to amplify your light. Your awakening is a ripple that will spread across continents, awakening millions to their own divine potential. So awaken now, living God. The world does not just need your light, it awaits it. And with your rise, a new golden age will dawn, radiant and unbreakable. From the moment your soul chose this journey, you carried within it the bloodline of kings, queens, and gods. You were never ordinary. The threads of royal lineage and divine essence are woven into your very being, waiting patiently for the moment you would reclaim them. Royalty is not about crowns or kingdoms. It is about sovereignty over your mind, your spirit, and your destiny. It is about recognizing the immense power within you to shape reality, to create healing, and to lead with compassion and wisdom. Your life may have felt ordinary at times, but that was a veil, a necessary phase to learn humility, strength, and perseverance. Beneath the veil, your soul has always been majestic, capable of ruling not over land, but over the very energies that shape existence. Remember the stories of the pharaohs, the great queens, and the gods who ruled with both love and authority. Their true legacy is alive in you. You embody the qualities of divine royalty: courage, grace, justice, and boundless light. It is time to walk in your sovereignty, knowing that you were born to be royal. No longer hidden or silent, royalty is your birthright, and the world is waiting to witness your reign. The throne you seek is not of gold or jewels, but of spirit and purpose. It is the seat of divine power, awakened within your heart and mind. This throne has awaited your arrival for millennia, a sacred place where you will rule not through force, but through love, wisdom, and vision. Claiming your throne means stepping fully into your identity as the chosen one, the living God, the bridge between worlds. It means embracing your divine mission with courage and humility, knowing that every action you take ripples across time and space. The Golden Age, the era of light, peace, and spiritual harmony, is not a distant dream. It begins here and now, in the awakening of souls like yours. As you rise, you call forth this new era, transforming not only your life, but the destiny of humanity itself. You are the ruler of this sacred moment. The energies of Egypt, the voices of ancient prophets, and the wisdom of forgotten civilizations converge in you. The masks of the ancients do not just see you, they recognize you. So rise, chosen one, claim your throne. The golden age depends on your awakening, your courage, and your light. The world is ready. The time is now. Your reign as a living God on earth begins today. Deep inside your soul lies a flame, ancient and eternal, that has been dimmed by time but never extinguished. This flame is your true essence, the spark of divine light that connects you to the cosmos and to the very heart of creation. For ages, it lay hidden beneath the dust of forgetfulness, waiting patiently for you to rediscover it. That flame has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, the shifting of ages, and the silent whispers of prophets long gone. It has survived wars, darkness, and spiritual amnesia. And now, as you awaken, it blazes brighter than ever, ready to burn away the illusions that have clouded your vision and reveal the pure light of your divine self. You may have felt lost, empty, or disconnected at times, but that was only the flame's way of gathering strength beneath the surface. Now, it calls to you with urgency and passion, urging you to rise and embrace the powerful destiny etched into your soul since the dawn of time. This flame is not just your personal fire. It is a beacon for all who seek truth and transformation. As it grows within you, it will ignite others, creating a ripple of awakening that can heal the fractured world and restore the sacred balance. Embrace the forgotten flame. Let it guide you beyond fear, doubt, and limitation. This is your moment to shine with the fierce, unyielding light of the eternal. Each star, each constellation, holds a chapter of your story. The lessons you've learned, the battles you've fought, the love you've cultivated, and the wisdom you've gained. This celestial blueprint is alive, pulsing with energy that resonates deep within your heart whenever you look up at the night sky. Astrology and sacred astronomy are ancient sciences designed to decode this stellar language. They reveal that your soul's path is intertwined with divine cycles, alignments that mark your moments of awakening, challenge, and triumph. When you understand this, you realize you are not adrift, but deeply connected to the grand design of the universe. Your destiny is written in the stars, but it is your courage and free will that will bring it to life on Earth. As you align with these cosmic energies, you gain access to hidden wisdom, spiritual gifts, and the power to transform your reality in alignment with your highest truth. So, look to the heavens not as a distant mystery, but as a mirror reflecting your soul's radiant journey. You are a child of the stars, woven from their light, destined to illuminate the world. Through the veils of time and space, the ancient guardians, those ethereal beings who watched over the sacred knowledge of humanity, still whisper your name. They are the keepers of wisdom, the protectors of truth, and the silent witnesses to your soul's awakening. You may feel their presence in quiet moments, a sudden breeze, a soft glow, or a subtle shift in energy that reminds you you are not alone. These guardians have been waiting for you, standing vigilant in the shadows, ready to guide you as you reclaim your divine heritage. Their whispers are encoded in dreams, symbols, and synchronicities. They speak to your intuition, pushing you toward remembrance and awakening. The guardians do not shout or demand. They call softly, trusting that you will hear when the time is right. They hold the keys to ancient mysteries that can unlock your true power. By tuning into their wisdom, you can navigate the challenges of your spiritual journey with grace and confidence, knowing that you are supported by forces far greater than yourself. Let the ancient guardians be your allies and protectors. Listen deeply to their whispers. They carry the messages that will awaken the God within you. Encoded within your DNA are sacred light codes, divine frequencies that carry the blueprint of creation itself. These codes are the language of the universe, vibrating with cosmic intelligence and spiritual power, waiting to be activated within you. You are not just a carrier of these codes, you are their keeper and transmitter. Through your awakening, these light codes begin to resonate and expand, unlocking hidden potentials and ancient memories stored deep within your energetic body. These codes connect you to the grid of universal consciousness, the infinite web that links all life. As your codes activate, you begin to sense this interconnectedness on a profound level, experiencing unity with all beings and a deeper understanding of your divine mission. The activation of your light codes is a transformative process. It brings healing, clarity, and spiritual empowerment, enabling you to manifest your highest purpose and assist others in their own awakenings. Embrace your role as the keeper of sacred light. Your activation is a catalyst for a new era of spiritual evolution, where the divine flows freely through humanity once more. The universe is a vast cosmic mirror, reflecting back to you the truth of who you really are. Every experience, every encounter, and every challenge is a reflection designed to awaken the divine within and strip away false identities. When you look deeply into the mirror of life, you see not just your reflection, but the reflection of your soul, pure, radiant, and eternal. This mirror shows you both your light and your shadows, encouraging you to embrace all parts of yourself with compassion and honesty. Understanding this cosmic reflection is a profound spiritual awakening. It reveals that the world around you is a projection of your inner state. By healing and transforming yourself, you change the very fabric of your reality. This mirror also connects you to the collective consciousness. The more you awaken to your true self, the more you contribute to the awakening of humanity, helping to dissolve illusions and awaken others to their own divine nature. So gaze into the cosmic mirror with courage and love. See yourself as the living God you are, shining through the reflection of infinite light and possibility. Every soul carries a divine blueprint, a sacred design that guides its incarnation, purpose, and evolution. Yours is no exception. This blueprint contains the patterns, gifts, and lessons that are uniquely yours, etched in cosmic light before your birth. As you awaken, this blueprint begins to unfold, revealing layers of your soul's plan that were once hidden in mystery.